Hara, hara. We meet again, my darling subjects. No, come in, come in. Pardon the lack of decor, I'm still setting things up around here. Gotta keep up with the spooky, you know. Speaking of spooky, do I have a tale for you today? That said, however, allow me to weave you a tale. This is instant messaging. It all started on the 14th night of March, the night of my parents' 20th wedding anniversary. It was a wonderful sunny day, if memory serves. Surprisingly warm before the beginning of spring. The beautiful weather was perfect for the atmosphere of the day. Being married for 20 years is obviously a momentous occasion, so my parents had booked a table at our favorite Italian restaurant. Of course, this was a formal occasion, so I put on my best suit. It was 5:33, and I was just straightening my tie when my phone went off. I'd receive a message. That's strange, I thought. That never happens. I checked the message. It was from my mother. It was quite a jumble of numbers and letters, but through the vocabulary stew I could make out the legible phrase, "Please, help me." It should go without saying that this worried me greatly, so I immediately replied, "Are you okay?" Just as instantly, I got another text that read, "Oops, pocket text." I sighed with all the relief I could muster and continued to prepare myself. Nothing's worse than getting a butt dial, am I right? A few moments later, I received yet another message, this time from my father. I checked the text, and once again, it was a massive mixture of letters and numbers with the phrase, "Please help me," concealed within. Creepy though this was, my father was always a joker, so I presumed that he was just joking around until I was sent another text saying, "Oops, pocket text." Yet another butt dialer! Are you kidding me? Now this sparked panic. Pure, unmistakable panic. Exactly half a minute passed when I received the exact same message from my sister. This could not be coincidental. It just couldn't. In a state of sheer anxiety, I started to run to the restaurant. I made it about a quarter of the way before I was stopped by a police officer. "Main road's closed," he said. Huge car crash. This was the exact moment I realized what had just happened. I demanded to see the wreckage, a request I'm surprised was allowed. When I got there, it wasn't the remnants of the car that caught my eye, not the flames billowing from the destroyed vehicle. No, I was horrified to see the lifeless corpses of my mother, father, and sister. I asked for the estimated time of all their deaths. All three of them were killed instantly by the collision at 5:32. My! Quite the story we have on our hands here, my darlings. Nothing supernatural about it, just the horror of being in an automobile. I personally have my little coat bot drive me wherever I want to go, and I ride on the back of him. Do I look like I'd be able to drive? I'm not a driving girl. That said, however, that was quite the spooky tale we had on our hands. But your time with me isn't over yet, my darlings, for there are more tales to be told. Stay tuned.